Musical note rings level 1 to 5. Level 1. Whole note or half note. Start by folding both ends. About 10 centimeters from one end, choose a point where your ring will begin, and measure until you can reach the back of your finger. At the next bend, create a right angle and fold it back on itself. Do the same on the shorter side. This serves as a guide and anchor for the circle. Connect the leading wire to the opposite side and fold under your right angle. Continue the circle. Lock it in place by winding it around your anchor. Continue looping around the whole note. Make sure your loops are close to each other as you spiral around the circle. Since my wire has a flat surface, I made sure that they slightly overlap each other. Lock your wire at the angle as before, then proceed to looping around the next half. Once done, lock the remaining wire around the ring portion. With your note complete, twist the circle inwards to better expose the flatter side of the wire. Test the fit and make adjustments as necessary. And you're done. To make a half note, use the remaining wire as a straight line. Fold over or trim the excess. And that's level 1. Level 2. Bend several 2 centimeter segments of wire. Make as many as you would prefer. For me, 6 would suffice. At the last bend, fold it over before your first segment. Fan out the branches and twist the flatter surface. Fold over each branch very tightly to ensure no gaps and to lock the radiuses in place. Continue going around. You'll notice with the shorter end included you have an odd number of radiuses. It's up to you how many times, but here 2 times seems enough for a small shaded circle. For the latter builds, I go around thrice to make a larger shaded area. Try to tightly and closely wind your wire to completely shade the circle. Now thread your wire under and through instead of over to lock the area. Twist the wire over once, then fold the excess branches to the back, except the one closest to the opposite side of your free wires. Thread your free wire through the gap of the last branch, and measure around your finger with some allowance. Lock the wire by spiraling tightly around the ring. Do the same with the long wire, or you can opt to trim it and spiral a shorter excess. Or you can leave it long, as you can use it to add details later. Continue to spiral around the ring to make it thicker, then lock it in place. Basically, you're done. You've actually made a signet ring, but here it serves as a dot. Level 3. Flags or hooks. Using the excess wire from a quarter note, I made a flag to make an eighth note and thread the wire through. I folded the excess to the back and locked it to the ring. Tightly wind around the ring while keeping your line neat. After a test fit, you're done. If you add another flag, you make a 16th note. Just make sure you have enough line to attach back to the ring portion. And there you go, a 16th note ring. Level 4 sharps or flats. With a note of your making, attach a new wire at the left side of the ring. Hook into place, then twist around to lock. I opted to make a sharp symbol about 3 by 3 centimeter in size. I make 1 centimeter lines and bend them into right angles. I twist at every intersection to lock the wire. At this point, I make the last segment, then spiral back to the ring. Looking back, I should have slanted the horizontal lines of the sharp because it looks more number sign than the sharp symbol. My bad. Do the same as before and spiral around the ring. It gets repetitive, doesn't it? I threaded the end through one of the gaps at the back to secure the line. After a few tweaks, we're done. Level 5. Rhythmic group. Basically, you group notes by attaching beams. Here I am going to make 2/8 notes and connect them with one beam. If I was going to make a 16th note, I would have to make 2 beams. Since the process of making a note the same as before, I'll skip ahead until we reach the new changes. With your note formed and both free ends at one side, skip making the ring for now. Instead, bend the straight lines at right angles to form the beam. Here you start the second half of the group. Again, I'll skip ahead for your convenience. I'll cut to when this note is done. Fix the angle of the shaded note. Secure the line, then fold at the back of the straight line back to the beam. Twist around at the right angle several times. Make sure this is tight, as this is where we'll anchor the ring. Because of the weight distribution, I chose put the ring behind the beam than either of the 2 notes. Measure around your finger and give it some allowance. Twist the wire around the ring and the corner. Then spiral your way to the center. Continue looping towards the center until you can start folding over on only the ring portion on the left. Fold over the left wire over the beam to thicken the beam width. Then lock at the right corner. Now spiral both free ends around the ring to give it some heft and sturdiness. Make final adjustments. Test fit the level 5 ring. Here are all the rings together. Level 1 half note. Level 2 dot. Level 3 16th note. Level 4 8th sharp. Level 5 TT rhythm. Good luck, happy crafting, and thanks for watching.